How y'all doing? This is Rickey Magnum. Ka-ching! Kapow! Alright. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is Rickey Magnum. This is the first of many of my video blogs. Now, I'm going to teach y'all how to make a correct and accurate video blog. Alright, we're going to come over here right quick there. A lot of people say, Rickey, how you do this so well? Oh shit, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's, get out right here right quick there. 1 second. Woo, that's the outside there, isn't it? Okay. A little cold outside. I was going to take y'all outside and show you the yard. We just got the grass did cut, and with one of them mowers. Yeah, mowers. And we just got that cut out there, and get that taken care of there. I think one of the main things to have a successful video blog is you got to make sure that you captivate your target audience. And by captivate, I don't mean literally go and beat the living hell out of them. I mean, and take them, into the hostage matter. But I literally mean, captivate, get their attention. You gotta get the attention of these people. We live in the 2000s. It's one of those deals where you gotta make sure that you know what's going on with the times, the politics, which don't you believe a fucking word they say. And you got to know what's going on with the pop culture and the guys and the Perrys. You know what I mean? That Katy Perry. Man, she is, God, I'd love to motorboat the shit out of her. Anyways, I really do think that a lot of you could be actual successful video bloggers. But, I think one of the main things that holds a lot of people back is fear. They're fearful that a lot of other people will see them and judge them, like me. Obviously, I get a lot of ladies all over me all the time saying, Rickey, how in the hell do you do what you do? And I say, well, baby doll, it just comes naturally. It really does. I mean, when you look like this, you're going to have the ladies swarming over you. And I think that's going to be my next video log, is how to get them ladies. And, there is a real trick to that. I'll save that for another time, because I want to stick to the real main point here. One of them dotted line things, And we'll get that taken care of and make sure we'll get that good to go. But, like I said, captivate your audience. And another thing y'all need to do and realize is when you're making video blogs is you got to keep your audience engaged. You have to make sure that what you're saying isn't boring. You know what I mean? People come to me again. They say, Rickey, how do you make sure that you're not boring? I said, I didn't know that I could be boring. You know what I mean? Like, this is just who I am. And I make sure that I talk the right way with corrected grammar and, I may not be talking like them city folk all the time. I got friends, I got one of the iPhones, and I got friends that they be talked it all the time in the group chat there, and they be use the corrected grammar, and, I may not be as smart as them, but by God, I can read a group text. I can read what's going on in the situation. And let me tell you something, that's what really matters. It really matters when you try to know what you're doing. Okay? God, I'm getting out of breath. I think. One second there. Hold on me. Jesus Christ. I don't know how these all fucking YouTube PewDiePie shit do this all the time. I'm out of breath. I need a cigarette. And anyway, so like I was saying, I'll tell you what. Oh my God, I love me a good cigarette. You ever heard them vape pieces of shit? I tell you what, man, them people get on there and they say, vape heals everything. Well, Rickey Magnum's telling you right now, vape don't do shit. And I'm going to stick with this till the day I die. And I bet y'all it'll be 90. You'll run every day and you'll get hit by a fucking car at the age of 38. Anyways, like I was back to what I was saying about the video blogs. You have to captivate your audience. You gotta use correct grammar. You gotta use the right stuff and what you're talking about. You gotta pick a topic that's relevant to what everybody else is thinking. And I'll tell you what right now, I do that all the time. You know, there's people that want to come over here and say different shit and say different stuff and talk shit to me about the stuff I like to pick and I like to talk about. But, you know, they don't want, you know, they're not, you know, they don't want to do it themselves because they're afraid Rickey Magnum will then judge them. Rickey Magnum will critique them. And let me tell you something, boys. When Rickey Magnum starts talking, he don't fucking stop. Rickey Magnum knows what's going on. And all these pussies all around here, they know what's going on because they know Rickey Magnum. The pussy knows Rickey Magnum. Oh, boys, y'all got me worked up. I'll tell you what, y'all got me worked up, man. I feel like a preacher right now the way I'm walking. Oh, God. Anyway, that's another thing, too, is you want to stay away from the religious activities because, man, there's some of these people on the YouTube that just get tore up about some of that religious activity stuff. You know, there's people on there that say, don't abort babies, you know. The Loch Ness Monster is real, you know, love Jesus, that kind of shit. You know, Rickey Magnum tries to stay away from all that. You know what I mean? Rickey Magnum, I don't pray to nobody because nobody prays to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's, if somebody's gonna ask me to do something, they got to do it for me first because that's the Rickey Magnum way. Yeah, let me tell you something, boys. You know, people ask me, they come to me and they say, let me ash real quick in my sink. That's the proper place to ash. And, you know, I tell you what, these people come to me and they say, you know, Rickey, how have you been successful all these years? How have you maintained being famous? I said, boy, there's one thing to be famous. And all you got to be is yourself. You know what I mean? I know all them actors and actresses and the like and the Los Angeles like to say that different stuff. But I'll tell you what, they don't know what Rickey Magnum knows. Okay? Let me tell you something. These people be coming out here. Holy shit, my light just came on. I'll tell you what, you better be fearful, boys, because let me tell you something. You better have a rifle wherever you live, because in front of these fucking ISIS motherfuckers comes over here, I'll tell you right now, if ISIS comes to Rickey Magnum's house, they're going to get their fucking heads blown off. We'll see how much they can yell Allah or Allah, whatever the fuck, with no fucking mouth. I'll tell you what right now, ain't no ISIS going to come and blow my door down. Right here, right here's my door, put it in myself, right there. No ISIS is going to come and fucking blow my door down without me looking at them and saying, hey, I'm Rickey fucking Magnum. What you fucking gonna be doing lately? You know what I mean? So, I didn't want to hear about it. You know, people on there say, oh, Donald Trump, how y'all gonna fucking get rid of ISIS? And he says, oh, well, ain't nobody gonna be tougher than ISIS than me. I fucking believe him, because let me tell you something right now, Donald Trump is the next president of the United States of America. And, yeah, see, look right here. That's my watchdog right there, my puppy dog. Hey, he knows. Let me tell you something. That dog knows more than most fucking people. But, I'll tell you right now, I know all about it. And, you know, I know a lot of things, and I want to get that out to the world. You know, I want to get that out so people can know what's going on. And anyway, so I think that wraps up my first video blog, and we'll get that put on the internet there as soon as I can figure out how the fuck YouTube works. I tell you what, that shit is so confusing. It says, hey, click me, hey, click me. It's like, motherfucker, who am I supposed to fucking click? You know what I mean? It's like, how am I supposed to know that this many people actually did view their shit? And that's another thing. I know that YouTube, I know there ain't no 100 million people in the fucking world. I know that. But YouTube expects you to not know that. So they want you to think, oh man, look at all the people looking at these videos. They must be cool, so I'm cool. Nah, that's not how that fucking works. I tell you what, I got a lot to tell this world. And I'm going to tell you right now, y'all's eyes are about to be open whenever I open my mouth. It's going to be like a synchronous relationship, like one of them symbiotes, or the symbiotic. Fuck, I don't care. Y'all know what I mean, because I'm Rickey fucking Magnum. Peace, y'all. Yeah.